Godlike.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to MSI Gaming once again. Welcome to MSI Sea Dragon Battle number 2. It is day number 9 that we are currently getting ourselves into here. And, well, it has been a while in the making here, but we are going to have to see some other teams depart from this tournament. No pun intended, but it was first departure that we saw do so yesterday, sadly. I like First Departure. They're a cool team. I've seen them play for a long time, so yeah, the name kind of holds a certain value to me. But yeah, today it is going to be Mineski versus Signature.Trust in a best of 3. That is going to be the only game today we have. Guys, this is Rasmus TV casting this tournament for you guys on Dota Talk TV. And, well, today it is going to be casted by me, myself, Edvard. If you like me, you can follow me at HeyEdvard on Twitter. And, well, the rest of my casting team, as well as me, can be found on Facebook, Twitter, Hitbox, and YouTube at Rasmus TV or TEEVEE. Now, I did have some questions in the chat where some of you guys asked for replays from yesterday. I do apologize, but we don't have them up just yet. We are trying to, or rather I am trying to find out who actually has those VODs there. I'm pretty sure it's Maker, so I'll just have to kick him into a higher gear to make sure that he releases them. But yeah, that is about it, guys. Do stay patient, and we will get right on to that. But yeah, today's games will be up pretty fast right after they are played out. I will start working on them. So yeah, that is about it, guys. And well, let's go into it. So Gigabytes Mineski versus Signature.Trust. All right, and excuse me. You will have to apologize to me as I'm the only caster today. I will have some coffee beside me pretty much all the time, and I will be sipping it. It is my life force, it is my juice. Now guys, actually, if you could do me a favor and tell me if there is a weird background noise or background stutter in the cast. If you could tell me, guys, if you guys can tell me that in chat, that would be very nice, because I'm kind of trying to figure out what is wrong with my microphone. Alright, so okay, let's see here. So Tusk, Dazzle gonna be the first picks here for Mineski. Probably the 2 supports for them, and, well, Gyrocopter plus Undying for Signature.Trust. So looks like a very, very good start here for a it has a lot of this draft definitely has a lot of potential for a very interesting game, game number 1 here, as we might see a lot of kills here coming out. Now, one thing that's very interesting is that Tusk actually got through here. It is the most picked and banned hero in this patch as of yet, so I'm kind of interested in knowing why it is that they actually let this hero through in. Well, looking at the bans here, it is Wyvern that they banned out together with the Drow. Now, obviously, excuse me here as I put off some loafers here. It is a bit foot cold here at my domicile, but it is just okay. There we go. But yeah, do note that of course, if Leshrac and Queen of Pain got banned out, that does mean that Mineski doesn't have to ban that out themselves, obviously. But yeah, I mean, those are like Drow and Wyvern are kind of interesting to me, because like one of them is a very defensive support, and that makes sense to me. Like Wyvern is a definite first ban hero. It is first ban material and have been for quite a while now. So I do agree with that one. But Drow Ranger is a bit more iffy to me. I'm not really sure why they are so scared of this pickup here, but I mean, it is what it is, and they actually get to pick up Tusk themselves here, Mineski. So I'm a bit confused as to why they banned out the Drow Ranger, but they get to pick up the Tusk, so I guess they're happy. I would be. It is definitely one of those really, really good heroes in this patch. All right. So looks like Tusk is going to be coring it up here for Mineski, as we see Witch Doctor being picked up as well. So it is going to be Dazzle, Witch Doctor as the purple bulwark, the two supports here for Mineski. So we have Dazzle, the more supportish side of things, and we have Witch Doctor, which is the more offensive part with Maledict, Cask, Death Ward. We do have the Voodoo Restoration, obviously, but yeah, usually you pick it up for the Death Ward later on in the game and the Cask for team fight potential. Yeah. Alright, so Storm Spirit gonna get picked up for Trust as well as Crystal Maiden. So we have a we need a another support here for Trust, and well, Crystal Maiden
10 seconds remaining.
and her Arcane Aura is definitely gonna make sure that Undying, Storm Spirit, and Gyrocopter can use a lot of spells. Now, one thing I really want to see, last game or yesterday we saw a Storm Spirit. I actually cannot remember who it was. But wait a minute, who played yesterday? It was Mineski in First Departure, so
Dire team banned.
yeah. It was not a Mineski player, I do believe. But the thing is, I was very dissatisfied with how the Storm Spirit was played out. Yes, I do understand that Storm Spirit can be played as a QE max for a bit more of a greedy or core-ish build. But what I don't understand is why you don't get one in Electric Vortex. Just to make sure that if you are in those situations where one more lockdown means that you can get the kill, then you can get it. I just feel like that is so important in so many situations. And sure enough, in that game, we saw a situation where if they had one more lockdown, and that would have been the Storm Spirit because he was very close, they would have been able to get the kill on a on like the one core or something who was going in very deep. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of just what I want to see from Trust here instead. But yeah, I mean, what do I know? I'm just a scrub caster. All right, so it is actually going to be a supporting Undying here, and well, the Clockwork is going to be the last solo offlaner here for Trust, and Jewel is going to be picking up the Juggernaut as their last pickup as well. So it looks to be a Tusk Clinks Jug up against a Gyro Storm Spirit Clockwork lineup. All right, and well, as we see the players pick up their heroes here, we have to make sure that we put up our correct overlay here, because of course, guys, this tournament is sponsored by MSI, and they have some cool new motherboards for you guys. So if you want to, you can head over to msi.com/gaming, and well, yeah, you can look at their motherboards and see if there's anything you guys want to buy their yourselves. I do believe they also have other accessories and other hardware options for you guys, but yeah. I mean, who doesn't have an MSI motherboard, right? Yeah. Alright, so a small pause here. That's pretty usual. Everyone just needs to stretch their legs, right? Just stand up and move around. Make sure you're ready for the game. Chibik Storm, Bagito, and Choco Kiki, thank you. No, not Chibix. Was it Jules? Trolley is J, correct, guys. I think Choco Kiki is correct. It was the Jules Storm in the second game. Not sure, but yeah, you guys are you guys are aware of what I am talking about. So yeah. All right. Yeah, seems to me that you guys both are in agreement now. Alright guys, so if you guys are watching through an embed on Join Dota, Agusu Gaming, Dota2Live.com, feel free to actually press that embed and head over here onto Dota Talk TV. We do have a poll going on as well as a pretty lively chat here, but do remember, we do not tolerate homophobism and any form of intolerance of other people. Just be polite and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, and we'll all have a good time. Alright, so another pause here, not really sure what's going on, but Mineski is going to have to pause it out. I do believe it was them. There we go. And let's see. Okay, apparently someone's having some net issues here. But it is going to be Mineski. They are going to probably go in and see if they can find a first, like probably just a pick-off here. If they find anything, it will be maybe Lakel's. Oh, and look at that. We have the beautiful immortal weapon. The inscribed atomic ray thrusters. Okay. And the gem is actually Roshan kills. Nice. Alright. So yeah, guys, J is Trolley. Alright. Jesse going in first here. He's the one who should be gunning for the kill the most here, as he does have the ice shards and snowball. They aren't pinged out. Oh, there we go. They're gonna get pinged out right now. But yeah, everyone is pretty close to the tower. Jab, you're gonna have to. I mean, if I was in this position, I would not have done what Jab would have done. I would just have backed out. They don't really have that good vision, but yeah, they're gonna be fine. And yeah, with that, guys, I do believe that's gonna be the end of the start aggression here. So in game number 1 here of this best of 3. And day 9 of the MSI Sea Dragon battle, it is going to be Trust against Mineski, and well, let's see here, haha. Gonna get found, but he will be fine. But, oh, actually, excuse me guys, just checking things here. Okay, he did go down in the Roshan pit here, the gyrocopter. Alright, well, that is good stuff going the way of Trust, but, well, yeah, guys, so on the bottom lane, it is going to be Jesse Vash. In the mid will be, excuse me, why am I pressing on Storm Spirit? J on the Clinks. In the top, it will be Jules on the Juggernaut. He's going to be supported by G on Dazzle, as well as Oa on the Witch Doctor. Too much action happening here, guys. I really can't go through the lineups here. As on the side of Trust is Hehe on the Clockwork. He's going to be supported by Fei Mao on the Undying. Usually plays Winter Wyvern for Trust. In the mid, MyPro on the Storm Spirit. Last but not least, we got the bot lane here, Lakel's on the Jara, as well as Jap on the Crystal Maiden. And Lakel's on the Gyro with a good start here so far. 4 for 4. Trolley. Or Jay, rather, taking a lot of damage here in the start of this laning phase, as he is up against Jay, or excuse me, MyPro. And well, if there is anything happening, it is going to be in this top here, as Jules gonna go for well, probably Fei Mao instead of but yeah, just gonna be trading blows a bit. And well. Jay. Another pause, guys. I do apologize, but yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see if these guys can get their computers working. Kale, stay in the trees. Yeah, once again, guys, this is Rasmus TV. I'm casting solo for you guys today. I am at Hey Edward, well, the rest of my casting team can be found at Rasmus TV on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Hitbox. We are casting this tournament for Dota Talk TV, but yeah, usually we cast on our own channel. Once again, VODs will be up on YouTube.com at user at Rasmus TEEVEE whenever these games have been played. And well, thanks to MSI, and well, I'm pretty sure I've run out of filler stuff to talk about. So we'll just have to. I guess we're gonna talk a bit about the lanes so far. Obviously, as I said, the big one is going to be the top one. We got Undying. We got a 2 versus 3 lane here, so pretty much 50% of all heroes. Feimao sitting on a Clarity and a Mango. So if Clockwork should be in any trouble, he can pop that and maybe soul rip him or something. Once again, guys, just real quick here, I didn't see anyone who actually said anything, so please, if there are any problems with my microphone, if there is any background noise, please do let me know so I can try and fix it for another day. I'm not going to disable pingings. I'm not going to be disabling pings, because that seems like a very bad idea. I want to know what the pings are for. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys wants to know as well, but I can understand how the sound can be a bit enervating here in the pauses, seeing as nothing is actually coming out. Also, I don't know how to do that. Actually, I have no idea. But yeah. Alright, so where did we leave off? 370 gold on Clockwork, we got G on nothing, Oa with some, the boost of speed there, so that's at least a better start for him. Juggernaut with Bassi. I mean, the whole thing, the whole objective here for Mineski is really just to make sure that Jules just gets last hits, right? I mean, if you let Clockwork and Undying get too close to the creeps here, it's gonna deter Juggernaut a bit, and you never want that. So just keep Clockwork and Undying away from the creep wave, and then this lane should be a-okay. Jay in the mid though did die off once here. My pro sitting on a pretty good start, 634 gold. So he's actually really close to this bottle, whereas Jay is yeah, quite the opposite of just that. But oh well. Alright, and well, Jap on the Crystal Maiden actually went for Frostbite here in the start. To support Lakel's here. Is he gonna go for Bassi, Aquila, and then Phase Boots, or how? I'm pretty sure he's going to go for those 2 items. Question is how he is going to itemize it. And, well, Jesse, Boots of Speed, Clarity, not too much as well. Just going to be trying to find some levels. And, well, finally, guys, we have the game underway once again. Yeah, alright. I do apologize about the stream quality, guys. We had a we didn't really know who was going to be casting today, so I will just be rounding up today's cast. And well, sadly, I don't really have the best computer in the world. I have a good upload speed, 100 megabytes, but that doesn't really help if you don't have a good computer. And actually, my pro there is going to go down. Almost got the kill here on Jay as well, but oh well. And Lakel's, he was left. He's obviously been left alone in this lane here for a while now. Then, seeing as we did see Tusk go in and get the kill there, so he did actually do a lot of stuff here. Tuska, that is Jesse, but But yeah, that does mean that Lekels gets a bit more room to farm Jules. Yeah, see, this is what we're talking about here. As soon as Witch Doctor leaves this lane, it's just not a good situation to be in. Jesse, he should actually just have gone back here instead, but oh well. Would have been an easier kill onto Jesse though, seeing as he had to snowball back too. But yeah, oh, he's gonna have to do something soon here because otherwise Jules won't be able to farm up in his top lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright. And, well, Jay's still on very low health here right now. But it doesn't really look like he's too scared of anything. I mean, he does have the Witch Doctor close by, but, oh well. South could be used here for Jay. Is going to be just that. And now Jules, a bit of an annoying decay, but whatever. Alright, so let's see here. It is going to be Jay up against MyPro, and well, we have a big gank coming out here onto him. Snowball, Ice Shard is going to hit in here, but he will live through this. And now Yab is going to be the next target. Yeah, he is going to die. There we go. And now Jay, Rocket Barrage. That's a lot of damage onto him here. He might be able to get another one in. And there we go. That's a good kill onto him. And now G, almost another kill here. Call down comes in. Gyro is going to go down. It's a good trade here for a signature, but MyPro is going to have to carry here as Oa, he does go in on him together with G. There is a kill. Oh no, he gets the both of them. Oh, MyPro almost dying off here to that one auto attack there of Witch Doctor, but he actually managed to zoom in, get the last auto attack, zoom in onto to Dazzle, and then get that one as well. Wow, what a player, MyPro. That was an excellent game. That was an excellent play here. And haha, taking a lot of damage here. He's gonna live through that though for now.
Middle tower is under attack.
It is a really good coffee, guys, I must say. Wow. Not too big on tea, but coffee, we can do that. Alright, Jesse. This might be a kill here. Oh, this call down is just kind of interesting, but okay, but it works. I mean, it kind of looked like Jesse wanted to dodge that call down anyways, and well, maybe Lekels played that correctly, but yeah, nice. Alright, so haha, not going to be finding a cog here on Jules just yet. And well, Trust is doing very well here in this best of 3 here. Now, once again, to remind you guys, this is a elimination best of 3, so the one who loses now will actually be eliminated. And well, haha, he comes back in, he actually sees Jules. There we go, Tombstone into Cogs here, and well, Jules, he doesn't have a TP, and he's gonna go down after maybe almost getting a kill on Feymount, but well, he lives through that Omni Slash, and well, G and O actually sitting here in the mid as J is farming up the jungle here with his Soul Ring, and yeah, these stacks are going down pretty fast. Now, Lekels and Yap is going to be up against Jay and Jesse here. This might be a very bad situation though, and there we go. The sentry comes down, but Lekels, he's just going to disappear, and Jap, there we go, a double kill, call down. He's going to do some damage. Oh no, that's MyPro. He comes in, he finds Trolley. That is not going to be Jay living through that. He gets dusted. What a kill that is. Jesse though, he managed to get back to his own tower here, and that is about the end of MyPro's aggression here. But wow, what a turnaround here for Trust. getting that kill on Jay, making sure he's kept down. Gyro did go down there, obviously, so he's on a 3 for 2 for 3, but yeah, still a good game here for Signature.Trust. And looking at net worth, Gyrostorm and Clock, or excuse me, Clinks is in the lead here. Guys, I am not. I don't have any bets on anyone. I actually, actually just for funsies voted on Mineski in the Hitbox TV. I have a poll going for you guys that you can take. I voted for Mineski just for funsies, but I don't. I'm not rooting for anyone. If you think I'm rooting for Trust, I don't know. I just feel like their plays have been more flashy. MyPro did get not a rampage, but they did clear Mineski, wipe them out. But yeah, let's see here. As this is what I'm talking about. Jay and Jesse, they are doing stuff here. They will get the kill on the kills, but yeah, I mean, hookshot gonna botch on Jesse. So it is a 1-for-1. Jay will go down, and not as bad as you think it was, because everyone will actually get the experience from the 2 kills here. But yeah, Lakel's definitely not too happy about that, but yeah, I mean, he's 4 for 3. Yeah, so that's okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Actually, let's just see here real quick here. Go into Dota2Lounge.com and just see how you guys have bet so far. So let's see here. You guys have said that 60% of you have said that Mineski will actually win this game, which is interesting. And alright, so in the top, Jules, Aquila, FaZe. This is not the best farm in the world for sure. Not that much better on Lakel's. He does have like a bracer more, but I mean, that's not really that much. Oh, Jay, he would have been able to get that kill if he had an Orchid or something, but he doesn't. Haha, though, yep, they're just gonna turn on him instead, and that is definitely a kill. There is no Bull Lightning to make sure you get out of this one, and well, let's see. MyPro, he wants to go in. The Death Ward comes out. That's not what you want to be up against here. That's Tombstone and Death Ward. Or excuse me, that's Death Ward. And you don't want to save Tombstone by going in onto that. And now Fei Mao, he goes down as well. Wishing he had a cold embrace right now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wow.
Dire's bottom
I think he zipped in just as he popped down that Death Ward there, which is really unfortunate, obviously, but yeah, good play from Mineski, and yeah, Owa is just really on the ball here. Wipe the floor with Storm Spirit, and now Jay gonna be the next target here for Haha. He's gonna get Shallow Graved up, and Dust comes out, gonna hit once with that call down there, and there we go. That's the next kill. G. Steel in your eye, indeed. Tower is down in the top here. It's actually the first one. Oh, Witch Doctor did deny the next one. Oh, and okay, that's just okay. So the tower in the top falls, then a deny in the bot, and a deny in the mid. That's very interesting. Let all the towers fall. I don't know what it is with you guys. I'm not rooting for anyone. I'm just a caster. Like, I have to be, you know, flamboyant and exuberant whenever it is Storm Spirit finishes off a team ace. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, I don't know. Like, the moment Clinks gets like 3 kills in succession or something, I'll be honeydicking his balls as well. Like, God, guys, relax. It's not like it's gonna change the outcome of the game, right? Alright, so let's see as MyPro. He goes, maybe he's actually gonna live through this as Jay comes in. Or Haha rather, hookshots in onto Jay, and it's going to be Haha who goes down instead. And now the Death Ward, it is gone. Tombstone going to be put down here. It's 1-for-1 so far. We do see ulti coming out from Famao. It's another 2 kills. A good trade here for Trust here as Owa and Clinks goes down as well. Wow. Oh, excuse me, Jesse. That was Owa and Jesse. Jay went down first off. That was Owen Jesse in the at the back end of things there. But yeah, Flesh Golem from Undying. That was actually really good here. They definitely slowed them down a bit just to make sure that they also like they slowed Mineski down and Famao lived through a lot of that damage as well. So good stuff. And well, Clinks. 7 for 6 for 1. I mean, he has game impact, boys. Question is whether or not it's the correct amount of it for his team, rather. Alright. And Jules. Gonna go in onto MyPro, but not able to find the kill. And Trolley. Do they have dust? Do they have anything? Dust didn't hit on him. Oh, that's so sad. So Jay, he will live to see another day. Yes, he's actually going to be farming now. This is a bad place to farm, Jay. That will happen if you do that. Oh, dear God. Alright, so Jesse with Blink, Bracer, and Boots. The 3 Bs, boys. BBB, boys. Right? Blink, Bracer, Boots. Alright, in the mid here, MyPro's going to be found by Jesse. But not going to be able to find the kill. And, well, in the top instead, Jules working on this tower here. He does have Massive Madness pops, but this Fortify is making him a bit angsty here. And he's just going to back out as 2 heroes go into that lane. Alright, so let's see here. Let's compare cores here. So we got Lakel's and Jules as the 2 big cores here. We got Massive Man as Aquila and a Blade of Alacrity, plus Phase and Juggernaut. Pretty much the same-ish on Jara, except for the Mask of Madness being built into a drum instead, and then we have the Alacrity, Aquila, and Phase Boot. So pretty even, with the exception of a drum instead of a Mask of Madness. And well, let's see here. It is going to be Death Ward up and Omni Slash onto Undying. He goes down first. Owa, Death Ward not going to be happening anymore here, but Shallow Grave is up. And then we go hook shot in. That is a kill for MyPro. It's a 1-for-1 for now. Jay, he does go down to Hehe. And while this, Roche is actually going to go to Trust. And now he's going to go in again here on to G. He's actually going to try to find that kill, but not going to happen as well, the rest of Team Mineski goes in here. MyPro. I was about to say he had the carry here, but he has the rest of his team coming in. And now that's a good freezing field. Jesse, he goes down. 3-for-1 trade. Lakel's, he's actually just trying to kill off G with the flat cannon. Oh my god, that's an ingenious play there. But yeah, it's not going to happen. And well, nice try. But no cigar. Alright. Alright, so Lakel's sitting on a dummy here as well. We got that rocker biker, I guess, biker helmet going on here. Not really sure where that is from. Oh. Alright, so Clock does go down in the top here to Haha. Let's see here, Jay. Not going to be able to find any retaliation here as he goes up here. And let's see here. So Orchid is still some ways away for him here. He does need another staff as well as the recipe for 775 here as well. So a bit more gold for him. 1675, I do believe it is more correctly, but or more precisely rather. But who keeps count, right? All right. So G. Gonna have to care a bit here as this tier 1 tower doesn't really deter MyPro too much from going in on him, but when actually MyPro, he goes in onto G here with 3 heroes coming in on the back end of things here. This might be really good. On the other side of things, Jay is trying to find a kill. He will find a kill there in the bot. There it is going to be a 1 for now. Clock for Dazzle here. Definitely better for Mineski, but they will find a tower. And in the grand scheme of things, that is much better for Trust here, as that is a tower plus a kill. But the bot is being pushed out here by Jules and Jay. I do believe someone remarked in the chat about a JJ, a J plus J. Well, that is what it is here right now, Jules plus J. And, well, TP is coming in here. It's going to be Undying. Yeah, but just a quick Blade Fury into TP, and, yeah, they get out just fine. Scot-free, as Maker would say. And now Lakel's might be in some trouble here as Jay, he finds him. He does have that Orchid. Oh, he could actually have found that courier there just 2 seconds ago. But, yeah, sadly not going to happen. And another deny coming in. So that is like 3 denies or something in this game. And Oa. Zip in. Kablam! He goes down. Jay on the back end of things, he wants to find like a initiation from the back end, but yeah, he looks like he's just pushing in here a bit. Oh, actually, wait, where was? Oh, okay. He hookshotted his own team members. It's okay. All right. So MyPro Lakel's trying to take this tower down here as they did lose the tier 2. Jay, a lot of damage into him. Freezing field dust. Everything's gonna be used onto him, and that is a quick 1-2 punch here as Jay goes down, and well, this tower is probably gonna suffer some damage as well. Oa's up again. Do they have the death ward? I'm curious. Yes, they do. But let's see here. Undying with the tombstone rather aggressively here. He does have to maybe soul rip it just a bit here, but oh well. Actually, only 1 in decay here. This is a very interesting build. Oh, and Lakel's, he does not have BKB. He has nothing. Lakel's, oh, actually, they might rotate back into this here, and Oa's going to be in a lot of trouble. He goes down. Now, Walrus Punch coming out from Jesse, but that's not going to be enough to actually do anything, and he goes down as well. Now, G's going to be the last one to actually live through this. Let's see here. It's going to be called down as well. Slack Cannon and everything onto him here. Rocket Flare, too, and he goes down. 3 kills for Trust, and they didn't even get the trade for the tier 2 in the bottom, or in the top, excuse me. What a play. And, well, let's see here. Haha. Going back, TPing Jap with the Mask of Madness. Or, what? I'm all over the place. The Hand of Midas. There we go. Orchid being used by Jay. MyPro is just fine. Yeah, the Hand of Midas from Yap here. So he's going to be able to, well, if that is what he wants to do, find an Aghanim Scepter, maybe a BKB or something, but yeah, they do need some wards here, obviously. Mech is soon done on Undying. And when that is done, that's going to be him probably going into Guardian Greaves as well. Tusk, Jesse here in the mid. Probably going to go for a mech as well. The best hero to do that in this lineup, I do believe. Is strictly because Witch Doctor is the 4-core, and he is he's the one who's supposed to go for the Aghanim Scepter. So let's see here. A 3-man smoke with an Invis J. Might be able to find MyPro if he goes for Jules or something. There's going to be a lot of pings here. Actually, they do see, or Jay sees the rest of Trust coming in here, and there we go. That's going to be the start that they're looking for now. Japanese actually not going to find the kill just yet here. Deathlord comes out. It's a good trade here for Trust so far. Jules going to try to find something, but Jesse, he goes down, and the TP comes out from Juggernaut. Not even going to be able to find a single kill here, and now they're chasing onto Witch Doctor, and Owa, he does go down, and that is 4 kills going the way of Signature.Trust. And this game is not looking too good for Mineski. Oh dear. Jiminy Crickets. Am I right? An Enchanted Mango. God, I love it. I love that sound whenever it's used. Also, I love the new Immortal Coconut item. That sound that it makes. The Witch Doctor sound whenever you fly your cask out. It's because it's a coconut now instead. I love that. But yeah. Clockwork. Gonna try to find initiation here. Unable to so far. They will get the tier 2. Rosha's up in not too long here. Few seconds plus the extra time. I actually might see it. Or yeah, of course he's not going to see it, but yeah, in less than a minute is actually going to be the time for the respawn here. And well, let's see here. So Jay's item progression haven't really. It's kind of stagnated the past couple minutes or so. If we look at Gyrocopter instead, we see him on Manta Style and drums, and well, having built that Manta Style, finished obviously in sitting on 3,000 gold as well. If we look at Jules here, SNY. Oh, okay, I guess it's unfair to compare Jules, or excuse me, Jay with Lakel's obviously, but who should we compare him to instead then? Mypro? I guess. He's got Bloodstone Gem, so I guess he's just fine. It's just, I feel like he hasn't really done anything with his item progression the past couple minutes. It might just have been because I've been most focused on Jay, or because I've noticed the Orchid the most. But oh well. Jules. Gonna be pretty close to, okay, Skull Basher. One would have thought maybe MKB, but he can't really see Gyro's items here, and it is going to be a BKB, or excuse me, a Butterfly, so. And actually, one of the most interesting plays here coming out today is Gyro without BKB. It's not something you see every day, because usually it's a very good item for him. Excuse me, guys. I seem to have the sniffles. I do apologize if it's a bit unnerving to you guys, but I'll have to keep it on the down low here. But yeah, I mean, so let's go through what can and what can't go through BKBs on the side of Mineski. Obviously, you do have the Walrus Punch that can go through it. But other than that, not really too much else. Honestly, we do have some physical damage. So yeah, all in all, it's mostly damage abilities. And not so much lockdown abilities, which is really what you get the BKB for. You don't want to get locked down as a gyrocopter. What happens is, if you're a gyrocopter, you have a few things you need to get out. You need to get out call down, and you need to get out flat cannon. Everything else besides that is just gravy, you know. So if you get the flat cannon out and you get the 6 attacks, plus the cooldown, you're good. But that's going to be really hard because you need time to actually get the flat cannon off in a situation where you get stunned and then maybe nuked down. That's why you get the BKB, because you don't want to get stunned up, right? So what happens is, right now he's going to go for the BKB instead, which is a way of saying, well, these are damage abilities, so I'd much rather just decrease the damage outcome of those items onto me than use money to buy a BKB, where a Butterfly can both decrease the damage output as well as increase my own damage. So I kind of like it so far, but we might see him rotating into BKB if this progresses into late game, where we see sheep sticks and stuff like that. But tier 2 in the top gonna go down. Trust gets another tower. Alright. And so it is going to be just Vash that they go on. Call down comes in. G, a lot of damage here. If G lives through this, he is a man and a beast. And it looks like he is actually. Yep, there we go. And so is Jesse actually as well. MyPro, he's going to go back here. He does have that, what is that, 13 Bloodstone? Yep, 13 Bloodstone. And actually, they are going to TP back here because Jules and Jay, they're going on the bottom tower here instead. And now there we go, hook shot into Cox here. Oh, both Jules and Clinks, and they both go down. Buyback is ready on Clinks, but or Juggernaut here. But Jay, he doesn't have anything. That's two heroes that are extremely crucial to the lineup of Mineski right now going down. And, well, Oa, he just takes too much damage here. Now the Tombstone comes out. Cask only going to hit onto Lakel's here. Shallow Grave coming down here. Maledict, a lot of damage onto Lakel's here. But he does have that Aegis. Do remember that. He might go down here. But there we go. That's just going to be what they use it for. And the rest of Trust is just barreling down here. They're hurrying down like this is the Gumball 3000 or something to get into this tower and help out Trust. Or Lakel's rather. And well, that's tower. That's tier 3 in the top. They're going to be able to get melee racks. And maybe range racks here. And yeah, MyPro is just working a bit onto the tower here in the mid. Probably not going to happen here. As there we go. It's going to be the melee racks. And, well, I don't think they will be able to get more than just some damage onto this tower here. As once Jules gets back, they'll have to care a lot more. Although they don't seem to be backing off here. Tusk is still not here, though. And there we go. Clock. Illusion goes down. Alright, so Tombstone is going to be propped down here, and we'll have to see if there's anything Mineski can do here. Lakel's, he's sitting very aggressively here, alone with this team. Now MyPro going to come in, call down as well. Melody going to hit onto MyPro, but he takes no damage whatsoever. Dazzle does go down, but there we go. MyPro, Omni Slash onto him. He goes down. It's a 1-for-1, but the Freezing Field comes in. And there we go. The Death Ward, though, going to be able to deal some damage, but it's not enough. And actually, that's 3 kills going the way of Trust. Once more here, another really good trade. And Vash, he's the last one that they can actually possibly get right now. Snowball onto like Hellzor Head. Don't really know who. It doesn't matter, though. He goes down. And, well, Jules, there's no way he is able to actually save anything here. No salvation, no salvage. These towers will go down. And oh no, Jules, this is the hero you need to not go down. Shallow Grave is out here. Call down comes out as well. And a wicked sick onto Fame out the support. And GG, well played, comes out. And Mineski, they lose game number 1. And Trust, they take a lead here in this best of 3 and get themselves even closer to staying alive in this losers bracket of the MSI Dragon Battle number 2. Guys, we're going to go into a quick break here. This is Edward Cassidy for you guys. You can follow me on Twitter at HeyEdward. I am Rassus TV caster. The rest of my casting team can be found at Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Hitbox at Rassus TV. We will upload VODs at youtube.com at user at Rassus TEEVEE. That is about it, guys. We'll be back with game number 2 in just a few, so stay tuned for more MSI Dragon Battle Dota 2.